Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. I'm outside Stamford Bridge with Fathur. He's still hungover from Poland. I don't think this game helped mentally or physically, to be fair.
Yeah.
2-2 against Ipswich in the end. What's your take?
That was bad, man. That was so bad in all aspects. To be honest with you, I'm not really that happy with the lineup because why do you put Chalobah on the right-hand side when you got two right-backs on the bench? What was the whole point of...
3 if you include Achimpong.
Oh my God, thank you for reminding me of that because Achampong is the one that started on Thursday. Funny enough, he was the one that playing well on Thursday, but then he put on the bench. Make it make sense. I thought we should start players based on the last performance. So I didn't quite work that out, but the way that we can see the goal, not that surprising to be honest with you. It's not that surprising. We've probably arguably the third worst defensive in terms of from the open play goal, I think. But it's the same old pattern that I've seen from the Thursday game. But the difference is that luckily Legia Warsaw is probably the worst ever team, that probably like less than Ipswich in my opinion. They're probably the worst ones. But
Okay.
arguably we could easily getting double like. Can you imagine Ipswich done a double over us for about... Imagine if they win here for the first time since what 1940 something? It'd be embarrassing for us. And like you said in the preview, like I watched the preview yesterday. Like, what was the whole point of this process if we were not going to make Champions League year in and year out?
Yeah, well, this is the thing as well, and I've said it as well. If we can beat Ipswich, I think I already said at Brentford, we're not going to get Champions League football with this manager.
Yeah.
And you just said it would have been embarrassing if we would have lost the match. Do you feel embarrassed drawing against Ipswich? Because we've given them 4 points and they're only on about 21, I think, in total.
We've given 4 points for about in the space of a week. We've given 2 points to Brentford. Now we give 2 points to arguably one of the worst teams in the league. They're about what 12 points from the safety. Let's be honest, they get relegated.
Yes,
but
they're getting relegated.
They're getting relegated, but. Imagine if getting relegated and literally just took a point. Took what? They took about 4 points out of us this season. You might as well just scrape the Champions League because I just think we didn't deserve to be in it in the first place. I just think that at the moment it's that, like I said to you last week, we are a Conference League level team. That's why we are in the semi-final out there. Okay, that's fine. We probably win it by default. But regardless, that our standard should be in that Champions League spot. So we have no excuse at the end of the day. We have no excuse that, you see, the fan base literally just having an argument right now. It's just too much catastrophe on and off the pitch. At the moment, it's just like, it's a Titanic sinking ship, though. And it's not a good situation on us. It's not a good situation on the players. Now, what's going to happen that Maresca's going to come out, make some sort of the same excuse like last week. Oh, we didn't lose the game last, so be happy with it. So what's there to be happy about if you keep playing this robotic football week in, week out, and then literally just to miss out on the top 4? So I literally have no idea how are we going to finish ending the season inside the European spot, because at the moment the race is so tight, and you have to look about 7 teams right now that are fighting for that European spot. And if we win the Conference League, but we finish outside the top 7, again, like a process to Europa League and be happy with it. So that's another trip to God knows where are we going. But yeah, I don't know why people are still happy about this robotic football, because I'm finding it so baffled.
So you're not a fan of the football? Is there anything else in particular? When you say the football, you talk about the style of play?
Style of play, yeah. The style of play has been awful for the last, few months now. It's passing sideways after sideways. It's just that, basically, Maresca is just a Lampard bull with a ball head. And that's what he is at the moment. At least Lampard can...
Lampard gave us Champions League, though. He gave us Champions League.
Lampard gave us the Champions League, and he did give us a top 4 finish, even when we had the transfer ban. How the fuck you can't even finish the top 4 with these squad? Apparently a 1.5 billion squad that people are gassing up. Oh, we got Enzo Fernandez, we got Caicedo, we got Madueke, we got Neto, we got Palmer. Like, how the fuck we're still fighting for the top 4 right this instance after the process that we had? I got told in the beginning that apparently we should be in that Champions League spot. now where we are right now, we are in the 5th position. Arguably, you're lucky that UEFA give us an extra place for that, because at the moment we're not making that top 5. But I don't. I'm just tired. I just literally just got back from Poland. I was hoping for the best, but again, I had lots of Polish beer for the last few days. It feels so
You
good.
look like it.
Honestly, it's like very nice. Like you should, like if you come to Poland in a month, if we get there, you should try that Polish beer. But it's really nice.
I can't wait to try some Polish beer with you.
Honestly, I can't wait.
That'll be the highlight.
That'll be the highlight of the season, and probably that if we're going to take an L in the Conference League final, you might as well just spend more time just having Polish beer. So that's what we got so far. We got only a couple of games left of the season, but I'm not overly that confident. And
Hey, what's happening?
What's going on?
There's a shit game, mate.
there you go.
Can't say much less.
That's the thing. There you go.
It was just rubbish, man.
It's just sums it all up, really.
Yeah,
Just
what about
Maresca.
A little bit dodgy.
Just a little bit.
Thin ice. I'd say thin ice.
So you still give him a chance.
Yeah, it's thin ice, though.
What do you think he needs to change?
Well, his tactics.
There you go.
His
Innit?
whole philosophy.
In it.
Do you think he'll do that?
Well, if he doesn't and we keep losing, he's out the door, isn't he?
Is he though?
Easy though, I think.
Of course he is.
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't think he will be. If I'm honest, I'm
Well,
being
we're going to
dead.
stick with him come lose hell or lose shine.
This season, I honestly think that might be the case. I'm being dead serious with you,
All right. And why do you think that?
because if they sack him, then the board of directors will get sacked as well.
What, Todd?
No,
Stanley
Win Stanley and Lawrence Stewart, the people who hired him.
Gives a shit. Who gives a shit?
The thing is.
Fucking sack them all.
cannot-
We're losing, mate. Fucking, it's not going well. Does not matter. Oh, this way. Good evening. Good afternoon. Well, shit afternoon. TFC, fuck you up. Where me?
Well, that just sums it all up the afternoon, man.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah,
Good to
sorry.
see you.
Yeah, sorry to be
to see you.
not a great interviewee.
No. Hey, we've had worse.
Hey.
We've had
At least
worse.
you're honest.
Well, I hope so.
There you go.
That's
There
just
you
sums
go.
it all up, really. Sums it all up. And I don't know, man. It's just that at the moment we're just Cinema FC.
We are the famous CFC. Fuck you up. We're the famous CFC.
I love the way these guys trying to be positive, but at the moment it's just like it's just car crash at the moment. Hopefully we go on Thursday. We'll see the pyro from the away fans. We'll have a bit of entertainment and whatnot, but fucking hell, the football's got to improve, man.
Yeah, I think they definitely have to improve. Listen, man, I'll leave you there. Thanks so much. And